screen has the evening off. An Onawa woman is on a mission to send joy to others, one box at a time. KTIV's community impact reporter Taylor Deckert made a visit to her home workshop.
Since 2015, Pamela McNutt of Onawa, Iowa has spent her retirement passing out joy in the form of a box.
I ended up in the hospital, and when I got home a few days later, I received a box like this in the mail.
She calls them joy boxes, photo boxes with 7 small wrapped gifts inside.
And each gift has a Bible verse on it then that just pertains to finding comfort.
The idea borrowed from a church in Denison after she received a box.
Pass a little joy onto people that are going through kind of a tough time, hospitalization, death in the family, medical diagnosis, just whatever.
Each box comes in different shapes and sizes, made for men and women. She recently hit a major milestone, crafting and passing out 2,000 joy boxes.
Just hitting that was a big thrill. And I'm actually already up to 2,050. So just in that month's time, I've given out another 50. 1, 2.
She's not alone on this endeavor, using her angel friends to get these boxes to the next person.
I have many angels in my life, friends that help me pick up stuff in the city, boxes, for instance, run the boxes to people. Amy even carries a couple in her car.
Adorned with a beautiful bow, no strings attached, just a message of kindness.
This joy box is made especially for you. Choose and open one package every day. We pray that the messages will remind you of God's strength and comfort for His children. The gifts are small, but they are from the hearts and hands of those who care.
In Onawa, Iowa, Taylor Deckert, KTIV News 4.
And you can learn more about the mission and how you can help play a role with joy boxes right now at KTIV.com.